Hello, hello, hello. It is Sir Jaxie, and today we're going to look at the benefits of being a patron in the new free-to-play plan that Rift has. Now, as many of you know, Rift has gone free-to-play in the last couple of days, and with that, they've done away with needing a subscription. However, they are still offering a subscription plan for those who want to continue to support the game with a subscription, monthly donation, payment, whatever you want to call it. It is strictly voluntary, but they do give you some nice little perks for becoming what they call now a patron. So we're going to take a look at that and see what that actually entails. Now, I have here, as you can see, the Rift store page on their website, and it talks about becoming a patron. You can take and subscribe month to month for $14.99, same as the old ones were. You can get a 3-month subscription for $38.97, a 6-month subscription for $65.94, or a 12-month subscription for $119.88. And depending on which one you get, the sooner you take and get the loyalty points for that number of months. If you buy a 12-month subscription, as far as I understand it, you will get 12 months worth of loyalty points right away. Now, every patron takes and receives the following loyalty rewards for becoming a patron. You get a automatic 15% currency increase, and that's always on. I don't like always on benefits because, well, I have no way of knowing that that's actually on or actually functioning or not. It doesn't say anywhere, it doesn't show up as a buff, it doesn't show up as any of that, so I'm a little leery of those. But I trust Trion, and I'm sure you get that extra 15% currency drop. You also get the ability to summon your banker, your guild banker, and your trainer. I believe those have a 2-hour cooldown. We'll see in just a bit when I go into the game. Your mount speed is increased by 10%, and that's also always on. So if you have a 60% mount, well, then you're actually running at 70%. If you have a 110% mount, then you're at 120%. Now, since the mounts cap out at 150%, it would be interesting to know if you have a 150% mount, if you're actually running at 160% speed or not. I know that there was a discussion at some point on one of their live streams where Daglar came around and said, there is a limit to how fast we can make the mounts before we just outright break the mount and the travel speed. So I'm really wondering if you do get that extra 10% on 150% mount speed. You also get a 10% discount on any store purchases made with credits at the Rift store. You get a daily boost to your PvE reputation gain. You get a daily XP boost. You get a daily boost to your Rift currencies, your token currencies. This is things like your plaques of achievement for dungeons, marks of ascension for raids, your craftsman's marks, those type of things. You get a daily boost to your PvP, XP, and reputation gain. And one of the big things right now that they're really pushing on the patron benefits is that you get a queue priority. There have been queue times as long as 2 hours since the game went free to play back on the 12th. They are going to be adding 2 new servers, if they haven't already by the time you watch this video. So that will help hopefully alleviate some of those queue times. Hopefully some people will be transferring to some of the, lower population servers. I do have to warn you, as far as I understand it, the 2 new servers they're bringing online are going to be in a separate cluster. So when you go looking for groups or looking for raids or looking for dungeons and that type of thing, and also within the auction house, the auction house are actually shard based, so forget that. But you're looking for raids and stuff, the ones that are normally cross server will only be based on those 2 servers. It won't incorporate in the other servers that are currently out there. And then you also take and earn more veteran rewards and loyalty points the longer you subscribe. So, now that we've looked at that, let's take and go over actually into Rift and see exactly what it is and how we take and access these benefits. I'm here in my Rift account. I started up with my kids, so I'm a very low level Defiant right now. I'm over in the, what is it, the Ark. I just call it the Ark. The Ark of the Ascended, that's what it's called. And there I am with, you know, my little Raptor reward helmet that I got. What the heck is that thing called? Wardrobe. It is the Centurion's helm. Actually, this isn't the one that I got from the Raptor reward. The one that I got from the Raptor reward is right here, the Storm Legion helm. I like the Centurion helm a lot better. And honestly, I don't remember how I got that. Anyhow, so how do you take and get access to your rewards? Well, you go into your skills or your abilities, and as you can see here, we have an extra tab called Patron Abilities. And we can click on that, and here's the patron abilities that we get. We get a patron's mailbox, which has an 1.5 cooldown, so every 1.5 you can summon your own mailbox. We have the summon banker, also an 1.5 cooldown time. We have summon guild banker. All of these are on an 1.5 cooldown time, so every 1.5 you can summon your mailbox, your banker, your guild banker. You can summon your trainer. Why they list all of the trainers, I don't know, considering that I'm only one particular thing, and that's a rogue. If you ask me, that's a little bit cheap. They could have easily programmed this so that only your particular trainer would show up here, but whatever. And then you have your buffs. Now these buffs are 1 day a time use. You have a buff for your patron's experience that increases your experience by 40% for 2 hours. I would highly recommend not using this until you're doing something like your, what are they called? Instant adventures. You know, use that when you got an instant adventure on and really take advantage of that extra experience bonus. You have your patron's favor, which gives you a 40% increase to favor for 2 hours. Notoriety, which gives you a 40% increase to notoriety for 2 hours. You have your prestige, 2 hours, 40% prestige increase, and your tokens, which increases your token currency by 40% for 2 hours. Note this does not apply to your Frozen Eclipse stones, and these effects all last through death. Now, one of the other things to note is if you go into the store and you look at your boosts that they have in the store, if you buy any of these boosts within the store, they will not stack with your patron benefits. So you cannot use them at the same time. So you can't take and buy, you know, a greater experience vial, which gives you 80% experience gain for 2 hours, and then also at the same time use your patron's experience, giving you 40%, you know, to get 120% experience increase. They will not stack. And I'm honestly wondering if the way I play, if I'm going to be continuing with the patron $15 a month, because for me, I don't necessarily play every day, so having these benefits every day on a 40% increase, I think I'd just rather take and go in and spend that money and get $15 worth of credits and then be able to buy an 80% vial for when I know I'm going to be playing and turn that on and be able to use that. Because these patron benefits also do not take and You don't accumulate them. You're not getting vials where you're storing them in your bag and that type of thing. So that's something else you'd go want to take a watch out for and be aware of. But beyond that, I think that's pretty much all that I had to take and cover, or wanted to cover. I just wanted to give you a look at what you did get and how you would use your patron benefits if you do decide to subscribe. They are also taking and keeping the Ascend a Friend program. So if you do take and want to promote the patron benefit and the patron account, you could also take and do that, and then anybody who comes in under you, you take and get extra months and extra loyalty points and such for having them take and subscribe to the patron program. So they're not getting rid of the Ascend a Friend program. They are in fact keeping that. They're just taking and making it so that they now have to sign up for the patron subscription rather than, subscribe to the game like they used to when the game wasn't free to play. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to like it below. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. We will be making more Rift videos. We'll also be doing some Dragon's Prophet videos in the very near future. And when Aeon goes to Aeon patch 4.0 on June 26th, we will be putting up a lot of Aeon videos with the focus on the new classes, the Gunslinger and the Bard class. So, until then, you can find me on all of the social networks under Sir Jaxie. We have a poll up right now that we're encouraging people to go and vote what games you want to see us stream and put on our YouTube channel. That poll's at our Facebook page, facebook.com/Sir Jaxie. Until then, I'm Sir Jaxie, and I wish you a good gaming and have fun.